Driving too close to the curb. Admit to being poor. Stash pumpkin seeds for my kid. I hustle the Christian way. Starch my shirt collars. Value a strong smudge. Give pigeons saintly names. I cream both my feet. Recycle. Sign off emails with warm regards, double tap, hashtag vegan, heart statuses which start with I'm delighted to announce. Mornings, I struggle to decide what mood to wear. Evenings, I lay beside my aftershaves, imagining the sea. I should really have it by now. A Dyson Panasonic bread maker, a photo by the piano of a slum tour. I need the spirit of a full moon party rather than the charisma of a shed. They honk when I slow. I swear with my eyes think of real blood. Sunday comes. Dad asks, what's the plan? I knit him the only winning scratch card. I leave a candle on for destiny once. I had an acceptance speech written. Soon a staircase will rise to defeat us all. The roads have moved. When I get in, I'll sit in the shower and say it's a bath. Double tap an ultrasound pic. Sip railroad water. Notification. Zank 1 started following you. Check my speed. Keep my greys in the dashboard. Slap on another Barry Manilow playlist. Wonder what the guy who put a gun to my little brother's head is doing for New Year's. Wonder if my neighbour made it through. Up ahead, a badger's hit beside a boulder. Its glare, a wooden egg. I slow for.
We are the girls who serve fantasy at the self-service checkout in Sainsbury's, who are the definitions of an unexpected item in the bagging area. We are the girls with something extra. Girls like us, who possess a walk that is fit for the gods, one that stops traffic as we strut past. We are the girls who carry sass in our steps and always turn heads. Girls like us, who are the hot girl summers, dreaming of the day that we can bathe on beaches unbothered, free to reenact our own episodes of Baywatch. Replace the convention of Pamela Anderson with girls like us, who are untouched, never had our hands held in the light. Mistake fumbling palms for desirability. We are the girls who were never taught how to acknowledge our beauty, because boys were not meant to be beautiful. Girls like us, who are never considered to be girlfriend material, even though we are hot as fuck. Instead, we are made from loose seams, always breaking free from the fabrics of our flesh, taking on many different forms. A sari worn by the hijra community, till a feather headdress adorned by two spirits, till the stiletto heels we flex in the city. We are the girls who never learned of their histories. Girls like us, who find sisterhood within a hashtag. We are the am I trans enough girls, the I know I'm trans but I'm too scared to come out yet girls. Us who are questioning and us who are stealth. Us with supportive families and us by ourselves. Us who have learned how to wear pride on our sleeves and trans with a capital T. Girls like us, whose blood stains television screens every month. Girls like Naomi Hersey and Claire Legato. Girls like Malaysia Booker and Shynor Lindsay. Girls like them, who are no longer with us. And all of the others, who are a symphony of unsung eulogies, the ones who get misgendered in police reports, who never make it to the news headlines. We are justice for the murders that go unrecognised, girls like us, who are still here against all odds. The sound of our heels clicking onto concrete is a celebration, a reminder that we are still walking that walk, fit for the gods. Girls like us, who you will find in the rubble of the construct that we tore down with nothing but our bodies. What gender will your ash be when you burn? Just like us.
Young, black and gay. My people are many and few, subdivisions of me and you, substantial people sometimes called subhuman, Negroes, faggots and all the utes them. Don't think your rights came overnight. So many people had to fight to gain anything like equality. We ain't there yet, but we're gonna be. Institutions instigate internal indignation. We brought up and betrayed by this nation. Isms and schisms of my Babylon home have held this king back from his throne. But you can fight the system from within. Yes, you can befriend sinners and still not sin. See me? I went to university, not even the first in my family. I'm from a long line of scholars. Trace me back to Greece and Africa, through Cyprus and Jamaica. I don't write to be pretentious, but my vocab and vision leave you defenseless, trying hard to avoid the cliches, but everything worth saying's been said these days. I'm ironic, and yet I'm so on it. So if you want to test me, let me hear your phonics. I'm not a battle MC, I'm a community defender. Young, black and gay, you best remember.
London Aquatic Centre, Stratford. The first time you wear a bikini in public, its ladies are at the local pool. Your mother's disapproving brows follow you, and the changing room is filled with ghosts of middle school girls' staccato laughter. Your skin winces with no place to hide, twists and turn in front of the mirror, wishing you could be reduced to a sliver of light. You picture knives caressing your hips. Carry your feet to a stream of rapid Bengali and the symphony of school kids' afternoon laughter. You breathe it all in and jump. In the water, you could be rainbow fish or electric eel. Things I wish I could trade my headscarf for. A fishbowl, a space helmet, a tinfoil hat, bubble wrap, a shoebox, a handful of snakes, and it will still be the least suspicious thing in a train carriage. This country sings of all the ways it loves us. In the soft slip of hate mail through the front door, how eyes under furrowed brows walk me down the aisle in tube carriages. How men flip us off as my dad drives me to the train station. How a face peers out, window rolled down to yell Muslim. And I think, yes, I am. The scarf speaks parcel tongue now. Eggs strangers on as if to say, here is an empty goalpost. Kick those slurs in. This is no way to live. Our lives unfolding between every have you reached and be there in 20 texts. I didn't sign up for this when at 12 my mum brought me pretty scarves to grow into someday.
We have each become a small world, spinning from one collision to another, We scrub cities off our skins and watch its roads leave tracks in the bath. Damp rises, rent rises, high rises. Look how the city silhouettes grow new forests for us. What new constellation of stars guides us home? We are tower block light flickers come evening, crammed into shoe boxes, basements, living room come bedrooms. Stretch out our feet to turn the TV on. We reach for our phones, our faces made radiant by its bird song. Someone somewhere is mining for the next iPhone, but we can't be sure. We are compassion in 280 characters. We are lying lonely next to each other between paper-thin walls. We know our neighbours' shouts and moans, an echo chamber of coughs and scrapes. Rent rises, heat rises, sea rises. Put the kettle on. Scold dinner in microwaves. Droughts happening somewhere, but we can't be sure. Tesco fluorescents open 24 hours. I wonder what this will all look like in 50 years' time. How will our cities exhale then? How will we wear our loss? How will we sleep when we cannot turn our alarm clocks off?
Find your writer's voice. You know where to find it. Tip: look in the mouths of other writers, preferably dead writers. If you're a rapper, look in the mouth of Jay-Z. Ask your writer's voice out to dinner. Don't worry, your writer's voice will say yes. Of course it will say yes. You're the one paying, even if you don't know it yet. Things to feed your writer's voice. Stories to make the world right. All the things you want to tell your exes. One-line jokes you make a whole page length. Poems about being a writer. Poems you never used. Words you've never used in a conversation with another living being. And don't count your dog Casper, because you know I'm talking about people. Poems to please other people, while other writers are pitiful. Ugly lies to make you look beautiful. Beautiful lies to make you look beautiful. Ugly lies to make you look ugly, because ugly is a kind of beautiful. Take your writer's voice on a night out to a poetry cafe and get pissed on applause, get gigs, get a lot of gigs, get a lot of recognition, a lot of people saying you look just like insert writer's voice, former owners here, but definitely a bit more affordable. Like made in Nigeria. You and your little writer's voice, that's definitely your writer's voice, the same way a cover is a singer's song just because the cover sung it enough times, the same way Valerie is an Amy Winehouse song. Two of you go home and make babies. Make baskets of babies. Make love to your writer's voice underneath an ignorant night. You two suck each other off until the sun becomes a metaphor for your very inner bright soul. And your soul is the sky, and the sky is the body. And you feel so cold and blue, but some other day you feel great and old. And isn't that the way life goes? And look how many comments you get on Facebook. Geez, have a happy time with your writer's voice, because you're stupid. You'd be stupid to let go of something that works, brings in money, brings in friends. Have fun with your writer's voice, because you're young, or maybe you're not so young anymore. You're just very stupid, and there's no shame in that. I mean, life belongs to stupid. Ask Adam. I bet he wanted those skills back over his eyes. Anyway, go live. Have fun with your scruffy little laptop and your tiny beard and your Oxfam clothes and your over-scribbled moleskin and your bow he made. Take the needle off the record, put it in your vein. See the world through the mouth of your writer's voice, and when you write, let your word strike its bell. And when you're wet and sticky in the morning, take your writer's voice outside, out back, and when it's not looking, go ahead and stab it in the neck with your pen till it dies. Now go home and write like yourself.